What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Today, man, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, what we're gonna get into. I had a lot of you guys go ahead and send me this video, man. Before I get into the video, though, I want to shout out to Angela Brim for actually leaving me a super thanks donation on my channel in my comment section, man. Thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube probably gonna take 57% of that money. But look, I appreciate it, man. It is definitely the thought that counts, and you went the extra mile to motherfucking show me appreciation. So I got to do the same thing and let you know how much I appreciate you, man. And anybody who has ever clicked on my videos, I appreciate y'all. Whether y'all like, dislike, you watched it without saying shit, or whatever the case is, man. If you have graced my channel in any type of way, even people who got negative shit to say and don't like me and still came across my channel, I fuck with you too. Because guess what? You came to see what the fuck I was talking about. So I appreciate all of y'all, man. I couldn't be, doing what I'm doing without y'all. So blessings to all of y'all. I'm wishing the best for all of y'all, and going into the new year. I hope that all of y'all are being positive going into the new year. And I hope y'all are not just talking about shit and y'all are going to make shit happen. And it does not take New Year's resolutions to do that shit. You should have done it yesterday. You should have done it today. You know what I'm saying? You should be doing it right now. But anyway, let's get into this video, man. A lot of you guys wanted me to react to My Truth, I Apologize by Flo. Y'all were saying that this was a lot more of a genuine video from Flo. So I can't wait to hear him out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is what everybody just wanted to see. And so, yeah, let's get into it, man. A 43-minute video. We're going to see if we can react to the whole thing. I might just do it, you know what I'm saying, for the algorithm. Get my minutes in. We'll see what happens, man. I got time today, so let's see.
All right, y'all. So I'm coming to talk to y'all, you feel me, about a lot of shit, that happened and the situations that occurred, you feel me?
I'm sorry. The scream tattoo is crazy. I just had to say that.
Because it's only like so long until somebody break down, not even just break down, just get into a mode to where they just want to explain or say something or just tell how I feel, because the shit people say, you know what I'm saying, and the way people talk about other people, it's like, the shit be hurtful sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like, it be hurtful, you feel me, and I can't sit up and act like I'm just the toughest nigga in the world, like I ain't got feelings, like I just, don't care about a lot of shit, because at the end of the day, I do,
And I think that's the biggest thing. Like, he didn't want to show the world that he cared, and the way that was coming off in his videos and his IG story posts and just everything that he was doing and how he was moving was trying to portray a certain image that he didn't give a fuck when he really did, obviously, right?
Not saying I care about a lot of shit, as in like shit that's bringing me down, as in like shit that's getting you in a depression state of mind, as in shit that's like getting you in a world that you want to be, you don't want to be in, you feel me? So it's like, I came to y'all to open up to y'all to get my mind out of certain shit, you know what I'm saying?
Get it off your chest, brother.
Maybe I would just feel better, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, the way a lot of shit went, the way a lot of shit played out, if I could take it back, I would. Like, if I could take a lot of shit back that happened, I would, you feel me? Like, if I could go back in time, take back a lot of shit, I would, you feel me? Like, the damage I caused to some people, the hurt I caused to some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way people was feeling, the way people was just hating me, It's just like, if I could take a lot of shit back, I would. So, the situation, when the situation first happened,
with me and
Carena, is like, I couldn't believe it, like, I couldn't believe the situation happened. I was scared, I ain't gonna lie. I was scared because it's like, being in a situation like that, and the type of person I am and who I am, like, I just know that's not me. Like, I know You know, like I know I'm not that type of person. So it's just like I said, I was scared and I was running from it. That's why I look back at a lot of shit and a lot of things that happened that I seen on the internet and the things people say, I took it into consideration because I was running from it back then. You know what I'm saying? The situation happened like 2 or 3 months ago, and I can honestly say like I ran from it because I didn't know how to handle it at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't know how to handle the internet at the time. Like I didn't know how to handle the people. I didn't know how to handle people's opinions. I didn't know how to handle. I just didn't know how to handle a lot of things.
You
So
can tell this makes him very uncomfortable to speak about the way he's rocking him, rocking himself. I don't want to say rocking himself to sleep, but the way he's rocking his shit just shows that he's trying to soothe himself while speaking about a difficult topic,
that's why I ran from it as much as I could. You know what I'm saying? But it's like shit. I can't run from it from the rest of my life. You feel me? Like I can't run from it forever. Like it's just like you can't run from it forever. You really can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as it happened, as time flew by, like I was depressed. Shit. I probably ain't show it to y'all. I probably was like living my best life. Y'all see me on Instagram or whatever, still dropping the little videos and shit. Like I was living my best life. You feel me? Like I was trying to live my best life and to stay strong. But shit, and deep down, like shit, I was hurt. I was depressed. I was like going through it mentally. Like I let myself fall into a deep hole of depression. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like I shouldn't have did because I feel like if I would have just owned up, and took accountability at the beginning and just
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
I feel like my life.
That's exactly what I was saying, man. Like if you would have just done it off bat, we wouldn't be here. And if people don't respect nothing else, they respect realness. And the more relatable you are, the more people will fuck with you. You just have to understand that. And we're not as different as you might think that we are. Us as human beings, we go through similar struggles. We can understand and relate to each other a lot. So it's like when somebody sits down and owns whatever the fuck it is that they did, it just gives you a respect for that person. Even if you really don't care for the person, you can still be like, you know what? I respect that he as a man sat down, owned that shit, and took accountability. It's not a lot of people who do that. A lot of people just want to point the blame, point the finger at this person and that person. Nobody really wants to look in the mirror and see the monster that's there, and just be like, you know what? I gotta own this shit. This was very disgusting what I did, and this and that and the other. So I really do commend him thus far for actually coming out and saying this, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, he didn't even have to put this video out either. Even though it would have been better if he would have done this in the first place, him doing this now also says something. Because there's some people who would never come on camera regardless of the situation, and just keep living life and keep putting on this facade in front for the world and act like they're just, unbreakable, unshakable, and, nothing bothers them type shit. So, I respect and commend him for even doing this.
I feel like if I would have just owned up, and took accountability at the beginning and just did a lot of things different, I feel like my life would have went way different in the way I reacted to certain things and the way I moved, could have turned out different too. So it's like that night with the situation, it was just a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot going on. Obviously we was all drinking, we was drinking.
I was gonna ask too, like, I wonder if the alcohol played a part in that too. Alcohol can make you do some dumb shit. Now, I'm not blaming it on the alcohol. I'm not saying that. But there's a lot of people who totally destroy their lives due to alcohol, man. A lot of people destroy relationships. A lot of people, destroy their own lives by doing something that will put them behind bars for 25 to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, over a substance that you had the choice to drink or not drink. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have no problem with nobody turning up, having a good time and shit like that, but you got to know what comes with that too. The possibilities are endless when it comes to, getting intoxicated, especially beyond your limit. You don't know what the fuck could happen. Like, I'm really, how can I say it? I believe that you open yourself up to demonic possession. I really do. I believe that you can open yourself up to allowing your soul to be used or your body to be used by entities from lower vibrational energies. You know, think about it. Alcohol is a toxin. It's a poison that we choose to fucking drink. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dumb as shit. And then on top of that, our bodies can be used as vessels for lower vibrational energy to enter us, you know? So I'm not making excuses for him. I just always thought, like, I know he was drinking. I know they said he had a drinking problem and shit like that, you know? He needed to slow down on drinking. A lot of the times you can do shit that you will feel so shameful for the next morning because you weren't even yourself. You didn't even halfway know what was going on or why you were doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like some people black out and you know, they could look like they are totally functional, but they don't remember shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying this is the situation that he went through. All I'm saying is alcohol can definitely turn you into a monster. It can turn you into somebody that you're not. But anyway, let's see what he got to say.
I'm not saying liquor is the reason why shit happens, but you know, it plays a big part
in
a lot of
situations. It does. So you can't discount that.
Yeah, that night it was a lot going on. So the first thing was like
that's a fact, bro.
Looking back at the situation that happened outside the club when I wasn't out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like she got into it with somebody and all that, you know, but I wasn't there. You feel me? So as I go out there. Me and her getting into it because it's happening so quick. It's like you're not defending me. It's like a lot of shit going on, and it's like a lot of shit happening so quick. So that was really the incident that really sparked the fuel to the fire. That really, I feel like if that ain't happened right there, a lot of shit would have went different. So that situation really sparked fuel to the fire. Like that situation just made it like, okay, something from the happen. It's like I just. It's like I felt it. I just knew something was going on. You know what I'm saying? I just had a feeling that something was going to happen. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like after that situation, like after that just got sparked up, bro. Me and her just got to going at it. And it just led to, you know,
what we saw.
Something that it shouldn't have led to.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that you know, y'all know what that leads to. That leads to fighting, arguing, fussing. Just a lot of toxic shit going on at the moment. So, wow, that was going on, you feel me? It's like some other shit popped up as we in the car together. Like, I ended up getting a text message on my phone. And the phone was connected to the car, like, you know, CarPlay and shit like that. So you'll see, I ain't have my phone on D&D, so, you know, you'll see, like, when something pop up on the phone and all that shit, boom. And that's when it just turned out bad, like.
So, a bitch text you or something like that? That's what it sounded like. Because he said, you saw something pop up on my phone. This sound like Chris Brown and Rihanna, I ain't gonna lie. Because they said the reason why they had their little shuffle is because I think Chris had got like a text message from a girl or something or some shit like that. I don't know. And then Rihanna just went totally crazy, you know, and we saw how that she ended up with 2 horns on her damn head. So, yeah, man. And like I said, a lot of this shit went, and they was intoxicated too. So, a lot of this comes from drinking alcohol. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man, because a sober mind is not as emotional. Alcohol makes you very emotional, you know?
It just turned out bad. You feel me?
And aggressive.
It just turned out bad because it was already bad from the first incident, you know? It was already still raised up and still going on from that to where it's like, boom, that happened like 10 minutes later. As we in the black truck, you know, I got my security and everything, we in the black truck. And that's when it just sparked up, when that popped up on the thing. So when that popped up, I looked, we both looked, and I was shocked, and boom, you know. Just got hit, you know, and then it's like.
Oh, so she hit you?
I just, you know.
You flashed out.
Like I said, I'm drunk, I still can't believe it. I'm like, damn, you know, what the fuck? So, it was already tussling and shit going on from that point on, like tussling, arguing and pushing and shoving inside the car. You know, my security driving and shit with a black truck, like I say. So, man, instead of us going home, instead of us just, ending the night like that, instead of us just, just saying fuck everything, let's go home and put everything to the side. Nah, we go to the strip club, get drunk some more. Everybody there, we having a good time. Then boom, leaving the strip club. Another altercation happened, another altercation happened. And shit, when that altercation happened, it's like, shit just got 10 times worse than what it already was, because it was already 2 situations that happened that made it just, it just went bad. So as we leaving the strip club, she came with me, So as we leaving the strip club, I'm trying to leave and shit, and she not trying to leave with me, so it's like, I'm drunk shit on before, so I'm like, hey man, come on, we trying to leave, like, it's just people out here doing too much, like, we just arguing in front of everybody, just doing the most, like, y'all know how that shit go, like, it's just shit that shouldn't be done, said, while being in public, So, as we getting ready to leave, everybody getting ready to leave, we still going at it, I grabbed her, that's when I grabbed her, I put my hands on her, tried to put her in the car. She wasn't going. She wasn't trying to get in the car. There's a lot of grabbing, tussling, swinging, and, like getting in the car, then, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of back and forth, So it gets to the point where I just grab her, and it's like I swing it, like, I swing it, it's like I put it in the car, so it's like, as I do it, that's when I'm like, realize, like, man, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I'm tripping, but I'm not thinking at the moment. Like, I'm just on some
You're
shit.
not in your right mind. That's the thing.
So I grabbed her, pushed her, put in the car, like, just grabbing her body, just naked shit, like, just on some forceful shit, like, so we finally get in the car. And then, as we get in the car, like, it's still going on from there, like, fuss and fight, like, my security driving, like, he don't really, he just seeing us in the back, and it's like, I'm on that side, on that side he drives, so it's like, he just on some shit, like, y'all tripping, like, woo-woo, and so it's like, we get to the house. She was supposed to leave when we got there, I ain't gonna lie, she was supposed to leave, but she ended up staying. And then it's like, the house empty, nobody in the house, it's just us, like I say, we intoxicated, we in the house, and we just started going through certain shit, so we get in the house. All I can remember is she was trying to leave, I wasn't trying to let her leave.
You wouldn't let her.
She was trying to leave, I wasn't trying to let her leave. I was on some, basically, like, I was on some controlling shit at the time,
Yeah.
Trying to have shit my way, you feel me?
Yeah.
Maybe if I just let her leave, a lot of shit wouldn't have happened, like, it went different, you feel what I'm saying? So,
man, look, I get that, especially being intoxicated, I ain't never put my hands on somebody like that to get them not to leave, but I have, like, been in a situation to where it's like she was trying to leave and I wasn't letting her leave. I wasn't trying to let her leave. Like, I was following her and, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't let her get in the car. I wouldn't let her, like, it was a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you go through toxic shit and you're supposed to learn from that shit. And alcohol, like I said, alcohol plays a big part, plays a really, really big part in this type of shit, man, because a sober mind probably would have just let her go. Like, all right, let me let her blow off steam or whatever the case is. But nah, we gonna talk about this shit right now. We gonna figure this shit out right now. Where the fuck you going type shit, and that's just not the way to do shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. I understand where he coming from on that, because I definitely have done that before too, you know what I'm saying? That's just toxic. That is super toxic, bro. But, like I say, man, that's why I be trying to share my little shit too, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to be perfect. Ain't no way, shape, or form am I trying to be perfect, right? Even though I may come on these videos and show these niggas tough love or whatever the case is, because, like, I show that to myself as well. I know I made certain mistakes, in my life too, and I don't want to see other people do the same things, you know. So even though I might be hard on people or whatever the case is, just know that I ain't perfect by any means. I done some crazy shit before. I've been toxic before and all of these things, but these things I went through, so I was able to grow through them to become the person I am today. You know, so him going through this, he was supposed to go through this, right? This is supposed to make him stronger and for him to learn that, you know what, maybe there's some things that I need to sort out with myself. Maybe I got some internal demons that I need to face. Maybe I need to look in the mirror and say, hey, why do I hate myself? You know, I know that sounds crazy, but why do I hate myself? Why, you know what I'm saying, are certain things happening in my life? You know, what is God trying to tell me? What is he trying to teach me? Where is he trying to lead me? You know, because at this point in time, like, it seemed like everything is crumbling around me. So this seemed like a rock bottom for him. You know, and I feel like everybody goes through their own definitions or own rock bottoms. And it just, enough rock bottoms is going, you know, eventually make you want to change some shit up, or you end up dying. I ain't gonna lie, you end up dying or getting locked away for the rest of your life and learning the hard way. So it's all about growth. Mistakes are gonna happen, right? But we can't condemn ourselves for the mistakes that we make. We just gotta be a better person, right? We just gotta improve. We cannot continue to keep doing the same things and expecting different results. That's insanity, you know. So I hope through this situation that he does learn and grow from it. You know, we all have our little toxic ways, some more than others, some more extreme than others, right? But they are all, you know, just learning lessons on our journey, right, to become the person that we're supposed to be.
It's like, I'm not trying to get a lead, so that sparks up another big altercation. You know what I'm saying? Which lead to us physically fight. You know what I'm saying? Because
right,
it's not the first time we normally like had fights and like just.
I don't play that shit. I don't do that.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like we always had physical fights, like arguments.
You got one time with me.
To the point to where it led to this time. Like, you know, it never got as bad.
But I'm gonna say, you know damn well you have a aggressive nature. Carena has an aggressive nature too. I'm pretty sure there was red flags along the way. Nobody just ups and puts hands on somebody out of nowhere type shit. You know, even with the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation, they, you know, exposed that it wasn't the first time. It was just the first time that it got that bad. You know, they was putting hands on each other here and there. You know, a little grab here, a little scratch mark here, but it was never at the extent of what happened that night. And that's why I say, man, y'all cannot dismiss and ignore the red flags when you see them. And I feel like, man, a lot of people are just so broken that they accept another broken person because it's just like, you know, I'm broken, she broken, maybe we can fix each other, and y'all end up just destroying each other, man. You know? That's why it's important to go through these lessons, hopefully while you're young, so you can learn this shit and actually become a healthy individual so you can attract healthy individuals that you will never go through them. It's nothing but green flags dealing with that person, you know? So, yeah. We're only 12 minutes in.
It's like her face was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? To it, like, you know, it just never got that bad. It was always on some shit like, okay,
yeah, that's crazy.
Get over it, like 10 minutes, like I wouldn't even say 10 minutes, but we get over it, like.
That's crazy, bro.
30 minutes later, you know what I'm saying, we good. Like, you know, it always happened, you feel me? Like, it was normal. I wouldn't say it was normal, it was just like, we just know how far to take it, you know what I'm saying? But that night, it's just like,
went overboard, bro. You did a lot.
I lost it because I'm not that type of person. I don't hit females. I'm not finna just beat the fuck out of females.
That's that alcohol, man.
You know, like, I don't.
That's that anything is possible.
I'm not that type of person. You know, I never was seen as that type of person. So, as that going on, it's just like, I was just so confused. Like I was just confused. So, it get worse. Like, you know, it's just getting worse. So, fighting, you know, it's worse than normal. Like, it's worse than what normal. You know, like, I blacked out. Like, I just, you know, I flashed out, you feel me? So, she hit me, then I ended up in the back. Then, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I put my hand on her first. I think I pushed her or something. I did something for her to hit me, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I did something, I provoked her to hit me, like I did something, like I think I hit her. Nah, I think I pushed her, grabbed her, but I did something, you know. And that's when it leads to like her hitting me back, and then she hitting me back. We get into another altercation, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't to the point to where it's worse. Like people, like it's no face fucked up, like, you know, it ain't to that point yet. Like, so it's on some shit to where it's like now we breaking shit. Like now it's like
Not in a good way.
shit getting broke, TV getting involved. You know?
Sometimes you want to break shit in a good way. This ain't in a good way.
Now it's like shit getting broke, TV getting involved. You know what I'm saying?
TV get involved.
She,
Hey, he wasn't playing by that TV, bro.
I had took my jewelry off. Like I just took out my jewelry off shit recently. I set it down. So it's getting to the point where it's like, boom. I think it was the TV that I broke first, and that's what, you know, made me like, damn, like what the fuck, like, why is you doing this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here trying to calm my down, but it's like too late at that point. So after that, it's like when she broke that, just like that's when I just was on shit like yanking her up, grabbing her. Then that's when we just got like it started getting worse and worse like every time. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it's like she tried to get out the room. I ain't let out the room because I'm like, you gotta be fucked up. Like, you know, just doing stupid shit that I should have just avoided and let her walk out. You know what I'm saying? So I said I caused a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, but I wasn't thinking and realizing. You feel me? So it's like, yeah. It's like sometimes I don't even like think about it, because it's like it fuck with me until like, you know, still to it's like
I bet. Yeah, I feel you.
right now, like it just fuck with me because it's like
You gotta heal from that, man.
when people looking at you as
gotta
a
forgive
certain
yourself.
person that you know you're not, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I know what type of person I am, so it's like
Yeah, I feel
the
you.
way the world looks at you and try to paint a picture. It just fucks with you, you know what I'm saying? It just fucks with your mind, and it's just like on you to just keep on moving and just let it go, because like I said, I was in a deep ass thought of depression, you know what I'm saying? Thinking about all type of shit that I shouldn't have been thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Not for nobody to feel sorry or sympathy for, you know, my actions and what the fuck I did, you know, so. Like I was saying, as a lot of shit started going on, it just started getting worse and worse. That's when it led to her grabbing my jewelry, trying to break my jewelry.
Is this Chucky? The Bride of Chucky right here? This nigga likes horror movies and shit.
Worse and worse. That's when it led to her grabbing my jewelry, trying to break my jewelry, do all that like that. So when it got to that point, that's when it's just like, fuck it. I grabbed that ass, then I guess she tried to pick up something, hit me with it, and that's when I punched her. So
Shit.
when I punched her, it's like, I didn't realize, you know, but I realized, and that's when I'm like, fuck, like you know, like fuck, because it never got to the point to where I've never really punched her, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I never
wild.
punched her, like, every time we
That's
had
wild
like
to
physical
me.
altercations, like,
Imagine sleeping with a significant other, sleeping with a woman or sleeping with a man if you're a woman or whatever the case is, right? Loving on a woman, loving on a man, fucking Netflix and chilling, fucking, you know what I'm saying, going on dates, maybe even traveling together, you know, sharing space with this person, trusting this person, throwing popcorn and eating popcorn with this person, you know what I'm saying? Like, from that to actually full on having a goddamn bare knuckle fight, championship fight with a bitch who you were just loving on, it to me is just crazy to me, you know? I never understood how people could put hands on each other knowing that's not love. Who the fuck told y'all that was love, bruh? Like, and who the fuck tolerates that shit? I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad if he was in a toxic domestic relationship like that, but it's just like, bruh, it couldn't. No, bruh, you got one time with me, bruh. You got one time with me. I don't play that shit at all, because it's just like, at that point, it's not love. It's not love. If you could disrespect me to the point to where you're putting hands on me, is crazy. All right? Full on punching somebody is wild to me, bruh. Somebody who you done fucked, had sex with, supposed to love, probably done met the parents, met the friends, we all hanging out and shit, you know what I'm saying? To go from that to actually full on coming to blows with a person that you're supposed to be fucking around with and supposed to love and shit is wild to me, bro. I'm sorry, you can never normalize that shit to me. You can never say, oh, that's part of the journey, or, you know, people go through shit. You can never convince me that that shit would ever be okay or ever be acceptable. It never will be. That shit is not love at all. At all.
I always like was pushing her, yanking her, just grabbing her. We were just, you know, you be smart shit like that. But that was like the first time, like, when I realized like I fucked up. I'm like, damn, like fuck, you know what I'm saying? Adrenaline running, like we both just angry, hot. So as I punched her, it's like she grabbed something, and then it's like I'm trying to stop her again. It's like she's coming at me, I'm coming at her, and it was like it just went way worse from there. Like I say, if I could, I would take it back, you know, because like I really made, you know what I'm saying, a mistake. Mm-hmm. That would never happen again. Like I made a mistake as on some shit, like, you know, it's just not thinking, you know what I'm saying? 3 seconds, you know, of not thinking could hurt somebody. 3 seconds of not thinking could end somebody's life, you know what I'm saying? 5-10 seconds of not thinking could end my life, could hurt me, you know what I'm saying? Like she could have did something that hurt me, you know what I'm saying? I could have hurt her, I could have, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit could have happened, you know, and I thank God that
could have been worse.
It didn't go
as crazy as it sounds.
You know, that way, like nobody was, you know.
Somebody could have been strapped, emotions would run high, and we see this shit happen all the time when we watch these little murder mystery crime shows and shit like that, bro. A lot of the times it's alcohol induced as well. Tempers got to flaring. Damn, I shot my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I feel bad about it, but that's not nothing you can take back. She dead, she gone, man. You know, now that you realize what you've done, it's just like now you have to live with that decision. All because, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, it could have went way worse for them. So I'm glad it didn't. It went bad, but it could have went way worse. You know, so you better thank God for that for sure.
Hurt to the point where it was like life-threatening, you know.
Man.
Like I say, I apologize to her off camera. You know, y'all like on the video y'all just seen us
goofing around
on camera.
You goofing around.
Giggling, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably think we weren't taking the situation serious, but
no, I thought you wouldn't, because she seen her body language is telling me she still felt some type of way, you know. And then you laughing it off, it just made it look bad on your part, I will say.
I mean, I really had like a deep emotional conversation, like off camera. Like it was so deep and emotional to the point where like I cried, like we both cried.
Y'all needed that. Y'all needed that.
And we just understood and forgave, because like you know, she forgave, you know, even though she didn't have to, like she had no right to, like she could have said fuck me for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? Like she could have just said fuck, you feel me? Like, but by her forgiving me and just letting me back know, like as a friend, like as like just, you know what I'm saying, that touched me, that meant a lot, and that made me look at a lot of shit different, like, you feel me? So I wouldn't say like I'm the worst person, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I'm the best person, but at the end of the day, I know who I am, you know what I'm saying? Like I know it was a decision that I made within those 5 seconds that I wish I could take back, you know what I'm saying? That I prayed I could take back. I prayed to God, like I even prayed with her, you know what I'm saying, recently, like just on some, you know, like just trying to overcome everything, because like when you deep in a depression, like when you just realize, like I wanted to give up, I ain't gonna lie, I thought about so much, like I wanted to give up, you know what I'm saying, because like living the life I live, you know what I'm saying, being famous and shit, and you know, it's like going to jail and all this, like live, like it's just like a different life, because like I see people, oh, you need to go to jail, you need to do this, like you need to be in jail, like, you know what I'm saying, that shit hurt, because at the end of the day, like I really, you know what I'm saying, I really went to jail plenty of times, like I really, you know what I'm saying, I really sit in jail, like, you know what I'm saying, like no, the jail is not a place for nobody, you know what I'm saying, so as I'm seeing all that, like I'm like, damn, like these people really want to see me in a cell, like, you know.
You also got to think about it too, they looking at the damage that you did to that girl. If you look at her face, she looked wild. So of course people are gonna be like, lock this nigga up, throw away the key, put him under the jail, because look at this girl's face. And then we see your face, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally different. You could just see the contrast. It's night and day. So yeah, like, I gotta disagree on this one, because it's just like, there's consequences to actions. It's consequences. So thankfully, on your behalf, right? Thankfully for you, you had a woman who didn't press charges on you. You know? When she very well could have and maybe should have. So it's just like, you skated on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. And people had every right to say what they were saying. Point blank period. There's no reason why that woman's face should have looked like it looked. At all. Let me know how y'all feel.
I can't go back to jail, like, you know.
I can't go back to jail.
I can't go back to jail. Like,
This
I've
nigga.
been in jail, like, I hate it. Like, and then it's like, I recently just got out of jail prior to the situation. Like, before it happened with me and Carena, I just was in jail. You know what I'm saying?
The nigga said, I don't want to go back.
Because I'm not the type of nigga to post all I'm locked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done been to jail multiple times that y'all just not know about. Like, you know, I done been to jail multiple times.
Well, sir, you need to just slow down on what the fuck you doing. Because if you done been to jail multiple times, you ain't learned something, bruh. Ain't gonna lie, I do not feel bad for you on that one. Do not. Because they ain't take your ass in there for no reason.
Since I've been here, so it's like,
you ain't
I'm
doing
just trying
something
to
right.
overcome, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I've been through so much shit, and I just wake up every day and get on the camera and act so happy and just like
It's a lot of
living
people.
life, and I'm just all turned up. Y'all see YouTube videos, pranks, vlogs, and oh, they living the best life, they rich, they this and that. Nah, it ain't, you know, it ain't that. Like, people really be going through shit. Like,
And this show right here, that the true riches are within you. Yes, it's important to pay your bills. Yes, it's important to be financially responsible. But on a deeper level, true abundance is peace. It's peace, y'all. People have millions of dollars that still don't have peace. They don't have joy within their heart and soul. They don't have happiness, true happiness within their heart and soul, man. They still chasing the next thing because they see they billionaire homeboy got more than them. We steady in this life chasing phantoms. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you're in a desert and they say you start seeing, is it mirages, y'all? You start seeing shit that is not really there. Once you get to the point, you be like, damn, I thought I had this and I don't have it. So it's the same thing. Like, say if you get a new car, right? You're initially happy about it, but then you be like, damn, but this person got that car. Then boom, you know, social media makes that worse. So everybody's out here chasing everything but themselves. They're chasing everything outside of themselves. When what they're really missing is self-love. Peace within their heart and soul. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they could say that I'm genuinely at peace with myself. Not a lot of people, especially in this day and age, can say that they're truly at peace with themselves, truly at peace with the present moment, truly at peace with whatever is to come, and truly at peace with their past, truly able to forgive themselves and forgive others who have trespassed against them, right? That's true peace. True peace is the acceptance and love and appreciation for everything up to this point, in this present moment as well. Just being able to be accepting and enjoying the experience of the now. This is all we have. We don't have the past. We don't have the future. All we have is right now. How are you feeling right now? How are you living right now? You know what I'm saying? Are you at peace with yourself right now? And if you're not, you got to look internally and see why. Ask yourself why. You know? Am I chasing so many things outside of myself that I'm not tending to the inner me? You know? It doesn't matter how many things you collect on the outside. That'll never fix what's broken inside. Y'all have to realize that, man.
really been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been fighting.
And let me also say this. Some homeless people out here could be richer than you. Because they have their peace. Right? They have peace of mind. They don't have to worry about showing out for the next person. They don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, going to work for somebody they don't want to work for. They don't have to worry about societal standards or living up to a certain image or whatever the case is, right? Some of these homeless people are richer than a person with $1,000,000 if they don't have peace. If that person with $1,000,000 don't have peace within their heart and soul, not saying that they can't, right? And I'm not telling you to be homeless. I'm not co-signing that shit either, right? All I'm saying is that people don't see abundance and wealth for what it truly is. And it's not a dollar amount attached to you being wealthy. It's how much peace do you have within yourself. That's what makes you abundant.
And going through so much shit off camera. You know what I'm saying? But when I turn that motherfucker on, I'm happy. I'm smiling. I'm just living life.
It's a lot of people faking for the camera.
For the people who love me, you know what I'm saying? The people who support me, because there's like a lot of people out here who really love me and support me, you know what I'm saying? Who want me to win. Like, there's a lot of people that really want the best for me, you know what I'm saying? And I can't let y'all see me down. I can't let y'all see me, you know, like just, nah, because like I actually just didn't like help so many people, you know what I'm saying? Not even like in the way of giving nothing, like I actually helped so many people just by being Flo, just by being me, you know what I'm saying? Just by doing what I do, turn that camera on, making people smile, laugh, by just my music, like studio, just everything, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people tell me I helped them get through life, I helped them get through so much shit, you know what I'm saying? That means so much to me, because like at the end of the day, it's like I'm helping somebody, and that's, you know what I'm saying, that's all I really want to do, is help somebody and just get through what I got to do, you feel me? So,
and whether you like it or not, this video right here is going to help people too. This could potentially help people going through similar situations, and maybe, you know, maybe some men out there, maybe some young men who might be going through this situation or have went through this situation and are tearing themselves down, and, you know, stuff like that. Maybe they can reach out to that person and actually, you know, ask for forgiveness, or, you know, get it off their chest, or whatever the case is. Whoever just subscribed, I fuck with you the long way. I appreciate you. But yeah, him actually being vulnerable enough to come on his camera and speak about this situation so authentically and transparently can help a lot of people out here, man. So I understand, you know, coming on the video, pranks and all of that, and music and all of that, that's cool. But this is what really matters. This is what's really going to help people out there, you know?
like I say, the situation, what happened with us, I ran from it as much as I could. Like, I was scared. Like, I was angry. I was angry. I was scared, and like, I just didn't know how to deal with it. Like, you know, people, oh, you're a woman beater, or go to jail, like that shit, like, hurtful. Wake up, you know what I'm saying? Being dragged, and just waking up, and just, you know, like, seeing people, like, people really hate me. Like, what the fuck, like.
But you know what this world is coming to? It's so fucking crazy, because honestly, if you think about it, it's so simple. And I was thinking about this shit last night too. And imagine the freedom that all of us would have, y'all, if we never got on social media. It's actually like, I feel a sigh of relief. And what he's talking about right here is the opinions of others. But if you never opened up your social media, you wouldn't have any noise, right? The noise is coming from opening up these apps. These apps are driving people insane. If you really take the time to think about it, if none of us had social media, guys, and we would just be living in the real world, we would have way less stress. Way less stress. It's even just a relief, me even thinking about that shit, man. And I know people cannot live without their TikToks and their YouTubes and all of that stuff, right? But if you just really think about the fact that, bruh, if I didn't have a social media, like, I don't know, maybe it will be different for people who don't really use social media as a monetization tool. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. I know there's people out there who are just on social media with, with their friends and stuff like that. So maybe it doesn't apply to y'all, but I just think, man, I grew up in an age where there was no social media. When I was growing up, we didn't have social media. So it's just like, it was way less stress. You go outside and play. You do things in real life. You link up with your friends in real life. Like, people are not living for the media. People were actually living in real life, in reality. And when you think about it, you can solve all your issues by just not having social media, not getting on social media, or whatever the case is, man. I'm sorry, that just popped up into my mind. But even for a regular person who, and I don't want to say regular person, but even for a person who does not even monetize their shit, looking online at just certain shit, even drama, news, stuff like that, all of these things can negatively impact you. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but just think about if you didn't. Like, what would you do with your time? Would you be out in nature? Would you be, like, you would be living real life, but niggas want to sit behind the phone or sit in front of the phone and just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll on irrelevant shit, just wasting our lives, bro. Infecting our minds with bullshit. But anyway,
knowing the person I am, like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, like, when I first started all this shit, people probably think just because I'm coming from a certain place, I grew up a certain way, lived a certain life, like, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? There's so many days I woke up trying not to give a fuck. There's so many days I was waking up, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, I'm showing everybody else, I'm on the internet, everybody see me like, he really don't give a fuck, but the whole time, like, I'm really fucked up on the inside, like, I'm really going through it, like, on the inside, I'm really depressed, nigga, like, I'm really, like, not showing it, but on the inside, the shit is eating me up, like.
The one, you can lie to anybody else, but you cannot lie to yourself.
It's like, I damn near just wanted to run away in a dark room and
Bless me, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain shit. It just like, and that's when I just thought, I always prayed though, but it's like I slacked up praying, like I just slacked up doing a lot of shit. I was just in the room all day, like, like, just away from everybody, just ducking, hiding, then I'd pop out, go to the club, drink, to try to just forget everything, you know what I'm saying? I could, like, I just was going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I overcame a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't let it break me, because if I let it broke me, it's just like I'm letting everybody else down. I'm letting a lot of people down, you know what I'm saying? I got family I gotta take care of. I got people I really take care of. Like, I swear to God, like, there's people I really take care of, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who count on me, there's people who call me, like, flow, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really out here just, being me. And it's like, I don't blame, I'm not, like, even though when I said I was like, y'all stupid and people this and that, I don't blame y'all that. I blame myself, but I was just angry, mad, and trying to run away from the situation and just try to dead it so fast and try to get it out of my way. So I was just angry at the people saying stupid shit like, oh, he a woman beater, he a abuser, what if somebody did it to your mama? Like, somebody was to do that to my mama, like, I wouldn't, like, I always see my mama fight and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But it never got to the point to where somebody just beat her, you know what I'm saying? And just fucked her up and sent her to the hospital, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that took a big toll on my life, because I got sisters, like, I got 4 sisters, you feel me? So it's like, I got little sisters, and I got, it took a toll on my life. Like, it just hit me different. Like, it made me realize and open my eyes about a lot of shit that I didn't understand at first, So, and then as it happened, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, it's just altercation, girlfriend, boyfriend fighting, you know what I'm saying? It feels like they love each other, they gonna be both like, nah, but it was way worse because, of course I love her, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course she loved me, so it's like, I'm thinking it's just like a love-hate situation at the moment, like, it's just like a love-hate situation. We gonna get through it, it's just okay. Then that from the silver they say, and it's gonna be that, nah. It was way worse and way deeper, because a lot of shit that was saying, When it first started, I ain't gonna lie, it didn't phase me until like, let's say like 2 weeks, a week or two later, like that's when I just started. It just got to eat me up. I just got to being like I say, I was just in the wrong state of mind.
That's it. Imagine two people that are unhealed, right? Imagine two people with open sores all over their body and they scratching each other's open sores. That's exactly what it's like to be a toxic person who is dating a toxic person. Y'all are both just scratching each other's wounds. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that two unhealed people can heal each other. It's just not. You need that separation for elevation. You just do. You need, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is a situation he needed. God is trying to tell him that he needs to look within himself. He needs to get rid of the distractions. Noonie was a distraction for him, to be honest. He just jumped on to the next bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these distractions, when he really needs to sit with himself, forgive himself, heal himself, you know? Get right with himself, love himself, and all of that shit, you know? Yeah, man. Two toxic people just gonna pick at each other. It just is what it is. Yeah, you might have good moments, but then bad moments are gonna be bad too. You know, so it's just not the best thing to do to get in a relationship when you're not fully healed, man. You know?
Couldn't accept it. That's why I ran from it as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't taking accountability. Like, I was just...
You wanted to disappear.
I just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, in a situation where y'all talking like, how they just say he evil, he this, he that. Like, I'm just that type of, like, I'm not an evil person, you feel me? Like, I'm not a manipulating person. Like, I'm not that type of person, you feel me? It's just like, y'all can't judge me off of one situation, you feel me? Because if this would have never happened, it's like everybody would still flow this, love me, this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, everybody make mistakes, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If God could forgive us when we make mistakes, why can't human, you know what I'm saying? Why can't people forgive another person for making mistakes?
And if Carena forgave you, that's the most important person. And on top of that, even deeper than that, it's important for you to forgive yourself. Because what if Carena said, no, I don't forgive you, and she would never forgive you? Then what? Then you're going to have to carry that burden for the rest of your life? No. You know, God already forgives you. Right? Most important person that you need to forgive is yourself. And I'm talking to y'all too. If y'all are carrying something with y'all, maybe y'all are guilty or y'all feel shameful about something that happened in 1922, nigga. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to move on. It's time to let go. You know, that person didn't accept your apology or whatever the case is. You still got to forgive yourself like God forgives you. God has already unshackled you. But you're choosing to still have your hands tied behind your back. Imagine that. A lot of people are out here not loving themselves because they can't forgive themselves because they feel like they did something that they can't take back. You know? So forgive yourself, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always been a forgiving type of person. I ain't saying y'all have to forgive me. I'm not saying y'all will forgive me. You know, like, I ain't saying that I have to be forgiving, but shit, at the end of the day, just know, like, I'm not a fucked up ass person, like, you know, and I'm gonna continue to be the role model that I was before this incident to my people who look up to me, you know what I'm saying, who support me and who just want me, you know.
It's about that time, yo.
Move different out of my emotions and my feelings. Like, I knew I wouldn't keep her there, like, just to force her to be there, you know what I'm saying? It was just some shit like, hey, like I normally be, like I told y'all, we always get into it for us, you know, a little small, little tussle fights and, you know, shit like that. And she stayed, you know what I'm saying, it be on some shit like that. I was just trying to get her not to leave, you know. And that's why I said I pushed in her, and I was just like, calm down, you know, just trying to keep us just away from each other, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like that long, like, you know, after I let out and shit, she told me she needed to go to the bathroom, and then when she go to the bathroom, that's when she ran down and shit like that. And that's how all the other shit happened. That's when, like, it kind of ended right there because it's like I started realizing, like, what I did. I'm like, man, I fucked up. I'm like, damn, I hit her. But, you know, I never expected her to go to the internet. Like, I never expected her like to go on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm thinking like I still was fucked up. Cause like I'm not thinking like in my head like, oh, now she finna go to the internet. Now she finna go to the internet. Now I'm not thinking it at all. Like, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking in my head like, damn, I fucked up. Like, damn, I need to make this right. What I gotta do? Like, I was just, you know, in a fucked up ass situation. Like, it was just a lot. My head couldn't process everything. You feel me? And like I said, I'm young. Like, I make mistakes. Like, I go through shit, and I went through shit. You know what I'm saying? And as that was happening, I was going through so much shit prior to, like I told y'all, like I was already feeling like, you know, down, out, depressed. Like I was just going through so much shit off camera. But it's like when y'all see me on camera, it's just like I'm happy, like, and everything. Like I said once before. But deep down, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in a state of mind. I was losing myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really losing myself. Like, with the internet shit, like, with everything. Like, with life, internet shit, personal shit that was going on in my life. Shit that me taking care of people, me doing this, me help, like, just me. Just trying to be one person at one time. You know what I'm saying? I was losing myself, and I just couldn't handle everything. Because when I first started doing all this shit, like in the beginning, it was like, it was just so new and everything was going so good, and then it's like, you know, you have trials and tribulations, it's rocky hill, everything's just not perfect. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I was just at my lowest. When I say my lowest, I'm not talking about like money-wise and nothing like that. I'm just talking about as in like at my lowest.
Mentally.
Like,
that's the biggest thing.
I just needed help at the moment, you feel me? And I wasn't getting it. I was going out, drinking, turning up, living life, just doing shit, unnecessary shit, just in my old thought of ways, you feel me? And it's like I got money, clout, and fame. I like money and fame now, so it's like different. Like certain shit I used to do back then, I couldn't do certain shit. You know, I used to go through a certain shit, I used to handle certain situations. I used to handle certain situations. I can't handle them how I handle them now because, like I said, I got people who look up to me. I got people I help out in life. There's people who really tell me I get them through their day. Like, and that's what I was facing the most, you know. Just trying to live how I was living before my life became public, you know. And I ain't saying it's good or it's cool, you know, but I just know at the end of the day, I know what the fuck I did, you know, and it's time I take responsibility for it.
That chair about squeaky as shit.
And it's time I take accountability.
I'm just not noticing that shit.
Because like I said, she didn't lie about nothing. That for real, she kept it real. She didn't lie about nothing. You know, like I said, I was just so in denial of the situation because I just couldn't believe I did it. You know, because I don't do that. You feel me? Like, I don't hit women. I don't just wake up and I don't go through that. Like, you know. It's just like the simple relationship stuff that happen with everybody, like, in the world. Like, that shit happen, people fight.
I'm gonna just say, you gotta chill out on that drinking, man. Because drinking, like I said, will have you acting out of character.
Tons of people go through shit like it happens, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but that situation that night and how it played out, you shouldn't do that to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I was wrong. And like, I know I was wrong, you feel me? So that's why I'm coming to y'all, apologize to y'all, letting y'all know. It's just like, it's time to take accountability for it, you know what I'm saying? And whatever happens, you know what I'm saying? To the people who love me, to the people who hate me, to the people who support me, you know what I'm saying? I apologize to all y'all, like I say, because that's not nothing.
This nigga done change outfits and everything, bro. Alright, man.
Like, you know, people got every right to,
alright, man.
You know, judge me for how I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? But like, I just want to say, I just came to, you know, tell y'all that I truly apologize and I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying, for mainly.
And guess what? There's gonna be some people who won't accept this shit either, but as long as you can forgive yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's what matters. Carena forgave you, but even if Carena didn't forgive you, bro, you gotta forgive yourself. You know, you can't just carry this on your shoulders for the rest of your life, to be honest.
Just putting that image out, you know what I'm saying, of myself that shouldn't have been brought out. You know what I'm saying, I shouldn't have let myself troll to get that mad, you know. And like I said, once again, I'm going to apologize to her because, like I said, I talked to her. Like, we had a real emotional conversation. And it's like I just finally came And it shouldn't have took me that long. Like, I just came to the point to where it's like, I'm sorry to y'all, to her. It's time to take accountability. It's time to just, man up and live life and keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? I just can't run from it for the rest of my life. So that's why I'm really owning up and just letting y'all know how I feel and how I've been feeling, and what I be going through, because I just, what I'm saying.
And this makes sense why he just up and left the FOE crib without saying shit to nobody, because he probably felt embarrassed. He probably felt ashamed. He probably felt like he said, he was running from shit. He ran out the house too. So it's just like that probably caused friction because he didn't want to be judged by them niggas too. So it's just like, I feel like if he would have came out with this video back then when it first happened, and he had this attitude when it first happened, he probably would still be in the FOE crib, bro, because this is respectable. But since that didn't happen, but like I said, everything happens for a reason. It was a reason for him to go through what he went through, to try to shut it out, to try to like escape the shit. And this was meant to come out now. He was meant to spill his feelings right now. Like, nothing should have been different. And anything that y'all are going through in life, just know that nothing should be different. You're exactly where you need to be. That you're exactly where you want to be. I know it sounds crazy, but you are. And if you're going through a trying time right now, know that shit don't last. And try to find the enjoyment and the fun in whatever the fuck you're going through, man. Find ways to smile through that shit, because it's not going to last forever. But yeah, I feel like if he would have put this out back then, FOE probably would have been like, hey man, and everybody probably would have came to the internet with Flo, and they probably would have made a sit down video like with all of them together in support, and just not in support of what he did, but in support of him speaking his truth, acknowledging his mistakes, being a man, and owning and being accountable for what he did. I'm pretty sure that they would be behind that 100%. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Just a lot be happening, a lot be going on, and I'm just opening up. I'm just letting y'all know how I feel and how I am, and I'm just letting y'all know the truth. And like, I made a mistake. You feel me? Like, you could judge me, hate me, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I stand for as a person, and I know what type of person I am. And I know something like that will never happen again. But I can't live my life for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize that, because the more I lived for everybody else, and the more I lived for more people learning about what they say, I think that's when it got me way more depressed. And I was just in the state of mind that I didn't need to be in. But this would be my last time really speaking on the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it should be y'all. I ain't saying y'all have to, y'all don't, y'all know. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all can speak on whatever y'all want to speak on. But I'm trying to grow and heal as a person, you know what I'm saying? And like, this shit be fucking with me and it be hurting me, And I just, here to own up, man up to my mistakes, and realize what the fuck I did. And, I just just know what to do from now on and what not to do.
You're getting a little choked up. You're about to shed a tear, man.
I just just know what to do from now on and what not to do, and I know how to move and how to handle certain situations. But just really, it's just like I had to do this. Like, I had to just.
You had to go through this.
Get it out of my chest, because the more I don't get it out of my chest, the more I don't talk about it, the more I don't apologize for it, the more I don't
still gonna be there.
For it, the more I run from it. It's just like it hurt me more and it eat me up more. So it's like,
I'm gonna just compare it to this, y'all. Not healing and not dealing with your problems and not facing your demons is like having. Y'all ever watch them shows where people have just a whole bunch of shit in their house? Like Hoarders. Have y'all ever seen a show like Hoarders? Let me know in the comment section down below. But if y'all have not seen Hoarders, it's basically these people with shit everywhere in their house. You could barely even walk through the house. It's not livable. It's not in livable conditions. But people actually live in these places where shit is everywhere on the floor. is just a mess, right? So imagine having to physically live in a place like that. A lot of us are doing that mentally. We're tripping over shit. You know what I'm saying? It's shit everywhere. It's not livable conditions mentally. What things are you avoiding instead of throwing out the old to make space for the new energy? I want y'all to take time to think about what things you are holding on to that you have been holding on to for years. Resentment, pain, things that you don't want to forgive people for, past traumas, things that you're holding against people still. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these things we're hoarding, and they're in our way, and it's making our minds unlivable. Maybe you have moments in your day to where you just feel negative. And it's not for anything in specific. It's not because, somebody cut you off on the road. It's not because, you fell out with your baby mama. It's not because of none of that. It's because for some reason, you don't feel right. A lot of the times, a lot of people's default emotions are negative, for absolutely no reason at all. And it's because of the mental clutter that we have. We're hoarding shit that we need to let go of, y'all. We need to make space for new energy. Right? But we can't do that when we're holding on to shit from the past. We can't do that shit when we don't acknowledge that, damn. Like, I have a lot of shit that I need to get rid of, or a lot of shit that I need to accept so I can go ahead and just move on from the situation, So, yeah, man, stop hoarding that shit, bro. I'm telling you, you want to be able to navigate effectively mentally. And you cannot do that with a whole bunch of shit in your way, man. You have to clean out your house. Just like you would clean out your house physically, why don't we do that mentally? Just something to think about, y'all.
There's times where I just sit down in the room by myself and cry, not even from everything, from the words, the comments, the situation, the hurt from people, from what I caused, like a lot of damage I caused. And I just know, like, in order for me to overcome that, I have to just, be responsible. Be responsible, man, up and just own up, man, and just
take it on the chin,
be
man.
The person that I gotta be, and then, like,
take it on the chin.
People going through something, not even depression, not even like abuse or shit, like anything y'all going through, like, man, don't give up, man. When people try to knock you down even more when you're going through it, like when you're at your lowest, and people try to knock you down, and people just want the worst for you, just keep going, man, because at the end of the day, you let them win, because there's so many people want to see you fail, and there's so many people don't want you to achieve, It's just, don't let them win, because the people want to see you fail, want to see you lose, they want to see you like this, they want to see you, but it's like, it's up to you to just keep on going, bro. All I can say is just advice for y'all, learn from every situation, learn from my situation, learn from my mistakes, like, don't ruin your life, you feel me? Don't ruin your life at all here, just become better, positive, pray for sure, because that's what I've been doing emotionally, As long as God forgave me, I'm cool. I don't care about nobody else forgiving me, like.
Yeah, and most importantly, like I said, man, even though God is within us, we also have to forgive ourselves, and that's the most challenging part. A lot of us carry a lot of guilt and a lot of shame from the things that we wish we could take back, right? The things that we wish didn't happen, the things that we might regret, the pain that we cause others. We could carry a whole bunch of guilt and shame from that shit. And yeah, it's cool for God to forgive you. God already forgives you off top. But the deeper level of that is forgiving yourself. Can you forgive yourself? Of course, the correct answer is yes, I can. But what's the real answer? Maybe the real answer is nah, I can't forgive myself. Then you go deeper. You ask yourself, well, why can't you? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's levels to the healing, man. It really is levels to the healing. And a lot of people don't even understand that they need healing. Or if they do, they don't get the proper help that they need to heal. So I hope that he does, and I hope that y'all do. If y'all, need healing as well. But yeah, it's levels to this shit, bro. It really is, and it's super super important for us to forgive ourselves, man. You know, I'm not gonna go on and on. I can talk about this shit all day. This is the type of content I really love doing, and y'all could tell. Now, first of all, I like to talk a lot, but second of all, I like to talk about shit that matters. Yeah, it's cool to entertainment videos. We like to laugh, ha ha, hee hee, joke, and all of that. Don't get me wrong, I like that shit too. But this is the type of content that really matters to me because I feel like it really makes a difference in people's lives. And you know, when I do this type of content, people actually, you know, they open up too. They be like, man, this helped me in this, or this, you know, I can relate to this aspect of my life, or whatever it is. Like, it's so relatable. You know, like I said, a lot of us might think that we're so different, but we're really more alike than we are different. We all come from the same stream of consciousness, God consciousness. God is within all of us. Some people just don't realize who they are, you know, and where they came from. I know everybody has their different beliefs and all of that, but we're all connected. Each and every one of us is connected, you know. So now it's time for us to connect to ourselves and figure out who we really are in the God within all of us. You know what I'm saying? So we can acknowledge and appreciate that first within ourselves, and then we can appreciate that in others as well.
I'm not really concerned, and I don't want forgiveness. That I don't need forgiveness from nobody, because at the end of the day, like I said, I pray to God, I talk to God. God forgave me. I just know, like, what I'm finna do. Like, I just know how I'm finna become a better person. I know the person I'm becoming, and I know what I gotta do in life. You feel me?
It's part of your journey, man.
And I'm here for a reason, and I'm doing this for a reason.
One day I hope he can look back on this video and be like, bruh, man, that was such a low point in my life. That was such a valley in my life, you know. You got peaks and you got valleys. And I'm pretty sure this is a very deep one for him. And he's going through it in front of the world. And I can't imagine that, you know. A lot of people go through just the breaking points and the rock bottoms of their lives. I can't imagine going through that in front of the world and having the world just have an opinion about your rock bottom. And you already going through it mentally, you know. So I hope one day he can look back at this and be like, damn, look at the man I am today. And, you know, look at how far I come. And I thought that was going to break me, but I made it through it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hope that for all of y'all out there, you know, if you had a rock bottom and you felt really bad about something that you did, I hope that you can look back on your old self, your past self, and say, man, you know, like, I appreciate what happened because now I am who I am. And I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't went through that, if I wouldn't have made those mistakes, made those bad decisions. But look who I am today, you know. That's the goal.
Reason I got people looking up to me. I got people who love me for a reason, you know. But at the end of the day, I just want to say, like, this situation changed me in a lot of ways. It opened up my mind, my heart, my brain. It made me start thinking for other people, caring for other people, you know what I'm saying? Because that girl probably was going through a lot. She was probably hurt. She was depressed. She probably was out, you know what I'm saying? And that caused a lot of shit that shouldn't have happened. And I truly apologize for it. And I'm just, you know, saying this to let y'all know how I felt and what I was going through as a person. And I want to tell y'all, like, I will be better. I am better, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the person that y'all first started off watching, seeing, loving, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get that same person, you know what I'm saying? If anybody negative, if anything negative try to knock me down, you know what I'm saying? We just move forward and keep on moving the other way. We're just more into peace and love and positivity, you know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all gonna get from me and my channel and my music, you feel me? So it's like, hey man, it's like, there's nothing more I can do besides push through.
Yeah, just keep living, man.
I just can't
keep living and learning.
Down from one mistake, because I know, like, one mistake could ruin your whole life and your career. So I just know it's time for me to just, you know, move on up from here and just, you know, right my wrongs. And for the ones who never gave up on me, the ones who showed me love, and the ones who just was there for me, and the ones who didn't give up on me, I just want to say thank y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I truly apologize to y'all. And for the ones who try to knock me down, you know, and the ones who bashed me, hated me, you know what I'm saying? It's all cool and all that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, if I would have let that get to me, it would have brought me down and I would have lost myself. But the ones who was just there and support me and just knew like what type of person I was. I just want to say thank y'all because y'all kept me going. And I just want to say I love y'all, and I just, just want to thank y'all for just keeping my head on right and just making me go because I probably would have lost myself. But I truly and genuinely apologize to all my fans and my supporters, the ones I let down. I'm sorry. And I promise y'all, we gonna go up and y'all gonna see a whole different version.
And you said that, you probably would have lost yourself, but I feel like you were lost. And this is the first step to finding yourself. So shout out to Flo, man. Shout out to him. I'm glad that he came out with this video, man. He's finally showing himself. He's been hiding. He has been hiding. And I think for the longest time, people just wanted to see his true feelings. You know what I'm saying? His true feelings. If you really don't give a fuck, okay, we're going to take you as that person who really don't give a fuck. And of course, you're going to get criticism for that. But I feel like this was a great video. I feel like he was genuine. He was authentic. And yeah, this is a long enough video. I can't talk no more. I can, but I ain't going to do that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's the content that I live for as far as posting. I wanna help bring light to the darkness. Yeah, I be reacting to drama videos, T videos and stuff like that. And yeah, I do a lot of stuff for entertainment. I hee ha ha with y'all and stuff like that. But at the end of the day too, I also try to drop gems. And I know y'all niggas be seeing it too. I be trying to drop gems and knowledge and wisdom from my own experiences. Anytime I'm able to, like anytime it's an opportunity to do that, I do that. Because I know if I can change one person's life in a positive way, if I can make an impact on one person, maybe it's something that'll resonate with that person, that can stick with them or that can help them in their life. That's what I do this for, y'all. I don't do this just because drama sells. Of course, drama sells, but what better way to get my message in, right? To live my purpose too through these videos by giving wisdom when there's darkness, right? Bringing light to the darkness is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I love y'all. Like I said, once again, shout out to Flo. This was a big move for him. I know it took a lot for him to get to this point, but this is the first step on his journey to finding who he really is, So shout out to him. I fully support this. And this is the Flo that we wanted to see. This is the Flo that we needed to see. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend and tell a friend until they ain't your mama, tell they Uncle Joey still a hard. We'll see you guys at the next motherfucking video. When I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.